Cool. Good. Well, I don't even know what episode this is now because I'm not even keeping track of them.
What's number 2 for me?
Yeah, it's number 2 for you. It's number... Doesn't matter.
4?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, and you're the second.
Me, Hutch, ayahuasca.
Luke, back to you.
Yeah.
Back to you. Always the same. You've been in Australia.
What's wrong with that?
Because it was hanging out. Trying to be professional.
Yeah.
Done this lovely studio.
Mm.
And but it is all right. So nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, good to have you back. Was trying to get you back last month, but you were stuck in Australia. What happened, mate?
Oh, bloody wars. Yeah, I went to Australia on the 7th of Feb and I had a flight booked back on the 14th of March. Little known problem in the Middle East. And my flight got cancelled. So it got moved back to the 28th of March. That got cancelled. So then I had to come back via LA a month later than anticipated because I couldn't get through Asia. So 2 months I was there in the end.
And do you like Australia? What do you make of it?
Yeah, lovely. Lots of sun.
Yeah.
Lots of sun. Beautiful people, actually. If you get down to the, like, I was in sort of in and around Brisbane or near Brisbane. So not that far from the Gold Coast. And down there, man, I mean, it is, you saw the Burleigh Pavilion. Lovely little place.
Is that obstructing the view, just to make sure?
Not me. Don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I'm here. So
Sorry,
I can see it. Yeah, it's got me in view.
All good.
It'll be better than last time. Last time it was fucking all over me.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's an amazing place, and they've got a great culture over there. In as much as, I mean, listen, the ones that live on the coast have got great culture. Get up, go to the beach, surf, go to work.
Yeah.
Finish work early, back down the beach, surf some more.
Neighbours.
Not surf myself yet. So, but it's not. It's beautiful. Some of the scenery is amazing, and good beer, great pizza I had over there.
Foster's.
Not. I mean, I'm talking more my Four Pines, your Stone and Woods. You know, I don't really do any of that sort of lager. And yeah, it was good time. It's good time.
And where were you? Brisbane? Was it Brisbane?
Is it, well, a little known place called Wellington Point.
Right.
So yeah, I was based there for the majority of it, and did little trips to Burleigh, to Coolangatta, which are the two places on the coast. That's where they've got the Burleigh Pav, amazing place. That place right on the beach, on the coast, on the beach. I sent a video out.
Right, was that there?
Yeah, that's the Burleigh Pav.
No,
yeah,
just like a restaurant.
No, yeah. No. So yeah, hard to work there because I've got 2 different fucking time zones that I'm working with in a separate time zone. But yeah, it's just to wake up and to just walk outside and have sun on you. In the UK, we are used to, as kids anyway, hot sun and beach being a 2-week trip in our school holidays, right? In our summer holiday. There it is. I mean, considering that their summer starts in December, so I'm sure it's like warm in November.
Yeah.
I left on the 8th of April and it was still like 26 degrees. It's probably more a fact that I think Australians are more similar to Brits than Americans. And I would say this about Australians, they still do have a high level of banter. The common accusation, and I don't know this to be fact with Americans, is banter sometimes goes over their head a little bit. The kind of British banter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so with Australians, they still do have a bit of that about them.
You make a fair point there around the Australian banter. I don't know if he's Australian. He might be from New Zealand. Do you know Chris Lilly?
No.
Did you ever watch Summer Heights High?
No, Cassie used to bang on about that.
Or We Should Be Heroes.
No.
Or Heroes, I think it's called, or We Could Be Heroes.
Yeah.
There's a comedian from Australia. He is one of the funniest people that's ever lived, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like that funny. Yeah, that funny. And like you say, Australian.
Is he? Shall we have a look? I'm gonna have a look now.
Australian or New Zealand. He honestly, he's got another one called Lunatics. But
I know
Summer
this
Heights
guy.
High and
Australian.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
Painfully funny.
Yeah.
Does the mockumentary thing, a bit like Office. does the whole mockumentary thing.
Yeah.
He has these characters. And can you just Google, is it We Could Be Heroes? We Should Be Heroes? Put Chris Lilly Heroes. Because this is...
We Can Be Heroes.
We Can Be Heroes. I'm going to throw this out there. It is up there with Extras, The Office. No. I mean it. What other? Hello, Ladies. I'm trying to think of things that aren't Gervais and Merchant. This Country.
When did you watch it?
15 years ago.
Was it again? I mean, and it's only from 2005, so like you must have watched it not 5 years after it come out.
Yeah,
you do the math.
Maybe longer.
But
when it came out,
is it one of those things? See, I think like, is it one of those things you sort of have to watch at the time, or if I watched it now,
you'd cry laughing.
Would I? It's quite a big claim to say it's up there with those.
It is, yeah, and it is
because I've never heard anybody say that.
No, I know. It is though. It is. I'm trying to think of other. I'm missing some. Name some English comedies that I'm missing. Like
Faulty Towers, was that too
old?
old?
Fucking hell! Come on, fucking hell!
What?
Too
old.
You're not into it. I'm not.
Oh
into
right,
it.
I see.
I'm not so about. What do you like? You've never mentioned Faulty Towers. Why have you said Faulty Towers?
Because I know that's the Office took a bit of inspiration from that.
Did it?
Yes.
No, it took it from Spinal Tap
and
I don't think
Blackadder?
No, he's never said that.
I think
he does impressions. I'm sure Ricky Gervais likes that. He's done it. I think he's referenced it in The Office, but I think that's more of like.
I feel like Merchant's spoken about.
Mate, listen, I'm not. I've never been into it. I totally respect. Just to caveat this before I get shit, because I get it. Comedy's built off the back of other comedians. On the shoulders of giants, all that. I've never been into Faulty Towers. I've never been into Blackadder, any of that. But I totally respect that. Obviously, it's part of British culture, part of British comedy. But I'm not talking about that. No, I'm talking about other funny TV shows like This Country. People Just Do Nothing's brilliant.
Yeah.
But Office Extras, I'm missing one for some reason. I can't think now. But Chris Lilly and Summer Heights. Is it Summer Heights High?
Yeah. That's
and is it We Could Be Heroes? We Can Be Heroes. I prefer We Can Be Heroes. What he's got a load of different characters, and it's like a mockumentary, and it follows each of them, and they're all applying to be like, it's like Australia's like unsung hero. So it's people that have done great in Australia, and they're all lined up to get an award, and whoever wins is like Mr. Australia or Mrs. Australia. Watch it, and we'll do this again. Watch it, and because I can't stress enough that man is one of the funniest people I've ever seen. And anyone that's into it, it's a bit of a cult thing, because I've met people.
Well, this is what I was going to say.
They will be like, mate, you're spot on. I'm telling you now, Fiskin, it's a travesty you haven't seen it. And when you say, oh, is it a bit dated if you watch it? No.
What I was going to say, when you say cult thing, I think Cassie, someone's asked Cassie if I've seen it, and her response was, I'm not sure if he'd like it or get it. Right? Because is there like a cultural thing? No. He's just hilarious. Right.
He's just hilarious. It's the observation. Do you know what I like with comedy? And the reason why we love Extras in The Office and stuff is that it's and I always remember Gervais saying this once. He said that he never wanted to make comedy for people that didn't have a sense of humour. So he wasn't trying to make everyone laugh. Yeah. It was only if you've got it. And the irony is with The Office and Extras and stuff is that so many people got it, and it sort of showed that most people do they do get it. They get it. They
I like that.
have a sense of humour.
I like that.
And the Chris Lilly with the We Could Be Heroes and Some Heights Highs, it's very subtle. Like he's not trying. It's just the nuances in it. So watch it. You'll totally get it. It's up there. Absolutely up there with Extras and The Office. Which was a question I was going to ask you.
No.
We'll get to the questions in a bit, but while on the subject, what is... do you prefer Extras or The Office? And can you make that as a comparison?
I would say, again, like, these questions can be... if you say, do I prefer... It depends what kind of mood I'm in, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is better. You have to say The Office because it's the original. It's the GOAT, The Office. Yeah. But sometimes I feel more for Extras and sometimes I feel more for The Office. And also, if you cane one, you just want to... Yeah. I mean, I haven't watched either of them for a long time, but there was a point where I was battering them constantly. Yeah. They're both fucking amazing. And because it's Gervais and Merchant at their absolute peak,
agree.
I think the great thing about Extras... is Merchant the actual merchant acting. You don't get that in The Office. There's a couple of
Oh yeah,
cameos,
he's cameo. Yeah,
but apart from that, he's not
Darren
in
Lamb.
it. And
Darren Lamb.
like so exactly. Darren Lamb in the extras is fucking amazing.
He won an award for that. He won.
Did he?
He won
Best
the
supporting actor or something.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. And actually, I'm with you. I've said before to you that I don't think you can compare them. I think Office is the best because it's The Office, because it's the, like you said, it's, I say the GOAT, but it's everything else spawned off the back of The Office. Office for me and for a lot of people, it's so nostalgic and it's so like, it defined them. It defined their years at school. It defined their conversations with their friends. So for me, Office is absolutely number one. And it doesn't matter if it's funny or not funny, because I think Laugh for Laugh, Extras is funnier, Laugh for Laugh. But I don't think...
But they're different.
No, I know, and this is why
I think that Extras...
I don't think you can ask if I think it's an unfair question to say which is funnier, because I don't think you can compare Office to anything. I think Office
and you talk about the nuances of We Can Be Heroes. Like The Office isn't necessarily trying to be out and out funny throughout. It's trying to be this, like, what appears to be this real life documentary, right? Whereas Extras, there is I would say the writing style is more geared around making people laugh.
Well, yeah.
But that's why they're different. Do you know what I mean?
No, I know, and I actually think Extras is funnier, but
that's why.
But I think Office is a better TV show. I think Office is one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
But can let's now.
And I'm not having the American Office either. I'm not.
No,
I've never ever got it. I've seen bits of it. The Will Ferrell's. I've seen Will Ferrell, and it's great.
Listen, there are. I've caught a few of them, and I've never watched it beginning to end. Kayla's always said, you got to watch it. I
can't get with it.
What we have to talk about, because we have to talk about Hello Ladies and how underrated it is. The thing about Hello Ladies for me is how many people don't know about it.
Yeah, I know.
And there are Gervais fans out there now who have not watched Hello Ladies.
No, I know.
Right?
I know, it's mental.
People that love The Office and people that have even watched Extras don't know it exists,
mate. And this is what Hello Ladies does. So if anyone hasn't seen Hello Ladies, it's as good as Extras. Laugh for laugh, funny characters, the style of the writing, and it is very, very similar to Extras in regards to the comedy. Yeah, and this is the interesting thing.
It's slightly more Americanized.
Well, yeah, because there's American actors in it. But I actually think what it shows is that when you take Merchant and Gervais and you put them on different shows, and they both so together. Office, Extras, and Life's Too Short, by the way, which is fucking brilliant as well. Very hard to find, but it's out there.
I don't know if I agree on that one.
It's funny. No. There's a scene with the psychic. Like, there's some of the scenes in.
I couldn't watch them all.
Some of the scenes in Life's Too Short. What Life's Too Short is, it's so Gervais and Merchant. As far as I'm aware, from the top of my head, they wrote The Office together, all the offices. They wrote all the Extras together, and then they wrote a few films. And then Life's Too Short, I believe, was the only other TV show they've written together. So if you want to have that Gervais and Merchant experience, Life's Too Short, albeit it's not as good as Extras and The Office, obviously, it's still hilarious. Merchant did a Hello Ladies stand-up tour. About 20 years ago, which I actually saw. He went around the country. It wasn't a massive tour. I luckily caught it. And I think he went and did it in America, and then they saw it and thought, we can make a show out of this. I would put Hello Ladies up there with Extras.
And I think Hello Ladies, do you know what it is about it I love? It's just, I fucking love watching it. And it's like comfort viewing for me. I can bang on an episode.
Is that because it's set in America?
Well, I do sort of get that with The Office and Extras as well, but there's just something like I warm to watching them that I don't have with those other ones that we've mentioned.
Can I throw something in there though? Have you seen Ghost Town with Gervais? Because I don't know if we wrote that of Merchant or not, but with Ghost Town, I would say I also get that feeling. And
I struggle with this. Remind me what's the plot in that?
Yeah, he's a bit like Ghost,
Is he walking through Ghost?
Yeah,
and they're all following him around.
And it's fucking, and I get that, and I don't know whether because when things are set in America and it has that 90, it wasn't filmed in the 90s, but it has, because it's set and it's similar, and they've based it on Ghost, the Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
And
what's his chops?
Oh mate, I know, dancer. The guy. It's all that nowadays, isn't it? But. I remember reading an article once, or a blog or something. Granddad, and they had a great take on the Gervais Merchant situation, which we're still fascinated by, because and we'll talk about XFM separately, because that is a cult thing. I know Kayla, your sister, watches, and I fall asleep to it. I mean, there's literally YouTube. I think
that's the cult.
Anyone with high levels of ADHD have to.
There's a cult that people that
no. It's that alone. I mean,
unbelievable. We'll get to it.
That is the gift that keeps on giving. There are I would say thousands of hours of footage, and now on YouTube there's just constant videos of like Fall Asleep Part 2, Fall Asleep Part 3, XFM, and you get what the great thing with the XFM. You have the official Ricky Gervais show, which was brought out as a cartoon, and
which is just an
animated
version,
which was taken their podcast and then put it into an animation, and it was then brought out on TV, and that was brilliant. And it was taken from old XFM radio, did a podcast, and they did live radio as well, and they took that. But then what's happened is all the raw footage has been put out there as well. So you have the Ricky Gervais show, which is the animation, but then you have hundreds of hours, if not thousands of hours, of them guys just talking. But going back to the Gervais Merchant situation, and their sort of like when they write together, it's absolute dynamite genius. The best comedic writing I think I've ever watched. And then when you remove them from each other and they write their own stuff, what do you see in each of them? And there was an article written, and the basic point that the journalist was trying to make was that when they're together, it's genius. When you remove them, they both have separate sort of
bring something different to the party.
Yeah,
right?
they're styles. They're separate styles that you can see. And what their observation is that Gervais has the heart. So when you watch Gervais's stuff, very emotive. Yeah. There is like Derek and Afterlife. It's quite thought provoking. There's quite a few scenes where it's quite emotive. You can even it gets
shed a tear.
Yeah, definitely. It really draws you in, and he can pull on your heartstrings.
Yeah.
Where Merchant,
got that slapstick
you
humor.
Lose. There's not much heart in it. There's not much.
No.
It's not overly emotive. Although I think there are parts of it.
Basically, if it's like that, they sort of just shift.
But it has that wit, that just razor sharp, genius,
awkward humor.
Just that wit that you get in extras, you get in Office, especially in extras. That you and so. Yeah, Merchant has that sharp wit, the flavour that you get in extras. You get in Afterlife.
The flavour, isn't it?
And Gervais has the heart, and he has the emotional. I
still think they have the other element, but it's just unbalanced, right?
They have both.
So even when you go to Hello Ladies, it has an element of that underlying emotive thing going on, but it's just not as much.
No, it's not as much. Exactly that. The ratios are different.
Exactly.
The ratios are different, and they're both just unbelievable. And I mean, will they ever write together? I don't know. No one knows what's happened. Do you reckon it's money? I think I don't know what else it could be.
It's weird, whatever it is, because it's like neither of them's really come out and said anything bad against one another.
No, they're too classy for that. They're never going to do that.
Well, but it's kind of like, but there is. I think Gervais, from what I've heard him say, there is an element of it where they sort of. It sounded like they just grew apart, and that could be. You have friends when you're 15 that you don't have when you're 35.
Who knows? And we just, as fans, you want to dig, don't you? And who knows? Who really cares? All I care about is that I love them to write another show together, because everything they touch is comedy gold. The best comedy, if you're into them, you're ever going to watch.
But here's the thing, right? It was great then. Would it be great now?
Yes. Yes.
I'm not sure it would.
Yes.
Because, if you let's take Gervais as an example, or any fucking comedian for that matter. And off the top of my head, I'm thinking like someone like Mickey Flanagan, and I'm talking about stand-up in particular. The Gervais, animals, politics, fame, I don't think any of his stand-ups have reached the dizzy heights of those first two of animals and politics, right? And I think we've dropped in terms of the actual impact and how funny they are.
It's a bold statement.
Funny.
Very bold statement.
And I think even when you look at things like other comedians, they have their early success, and it's hard. It's like writing the next hit single.
No,
right?
Of course, they're a victim to their own success.
Exactly.
Gervais's stand-ups and I agree. Animals and politics are works of genius. and again, what I like about his stand-ups is that he doesn't really tell jokes. It's just his
observation.
It's the nuances. It's the right. Need some planets.
Yeah,
like he's
genius.
And there's context. If you just watch that as a standalone, you wouldn't really find it that funny. You have to understand Gervais's humour, and I think
I do think with Animals and Politics, they're sort of an extension of Office, of Extras.
Do you ever have this when you went to uni and stuff where like I would literally get introduced to people. I remember my mate Mo, we had a mutual friend who wasn't a massive Office fan, but he understood me and he got the Office. But he went to me, mate, you got to be my mate, my Mo. Got my mate. You got fucking that's a mouthful, isn't it? You've got to meet you've got to meet my mate Mo. And he said, he's a fucking Office fan. You'll love him. I met him. And like we become like he's one of my best mates, and but he's right. The minute we saw
that common ground,
he set us up. It's like matchmaking, a fucking girlfriend and boyfriend. He said you got to meet each other, and we met. And the first time we met, I was like, "Ooh, do I drink?" He's like, "Just a little bit." Just every day, what's that? And it was the little things. And before you know, he's like, "Oh, you've got to meet my other mate. He's into the Office." And all of a sudden, we were only mates and remained mates because we're all into an Office.
No,
I've got so many friends coming to mind that I don't think we would be that good of mates
Nah.
if you went like
nah.
And
No way.
No, never.
Way.
No. Only thing we got in common, isn't it? So, and I think that's maybe we're more aware of it than other people, but maybe not. But I think that I honestly sometimes think about it. It's like their influence.
It's a way of life.
No. It's like a religion. And it's like a religion. And as I say, and there's so many comedians out there, Jack May always references that when I watch him, it's like he would probably be our mate. Might hate us. Yeah. But do you know what I mean? You know you'll get on with pardon?
And me.
Yeah, and me. But when you listen to him, you know, he just sounds like one of our mates. Like that other lad, the young lad that we watch now, the Lippy Chippy.
Oh, what about Josh Pugh?
All them. But Lippy Chippy, I know he's a bit. Probably wouldn't be our mate. He's half our age. But a bit weird hanging around with a 20-year-old. But he when he is obviously clearly influenced by Gervais. I think he's hilarious.
That common ground is like even like, you know, sometimes if someone supports the same football team as you, it's like this is bigger than that. Like
it's a personality type. It's a personality type.
To be honest, and it comes strictly down to humour, your sense of your style of humour.
Yeah.
And if you've got that in common, you're fucking golden.
Mate, I've been on dating sites before. I'd put in the bio something about Office or Extras, and that for me was like almost like a sort of is a gatekeeper.
Yeah.
To like you'd get like I know there'll be girls that would be. You know, they'll be like, I can't fucking stand the Office. Like, we are not going to get on.
No,
like, you're going to hate me then. You're going to hate me, and I probably won't like you.
Yeah.
XFM is you're doing yourself a disservice not listening to it.
I know.
And Cole Pilkington, I mean, just their
dynamic.
The dynamic between those three on that is just genius. It's just genius. I can listen to it, and people do listen to it for hours on end. Monkey News.
Yeah.
I would put up there as
it's a segment
funny and entertaining to me as Extras and Office. Like that. That's how funny it is. That's how valuable.
Yeah.
That's the amount of value.
I've caught a lot of the Monkey News because I did watch the animated version. I've just not listened to the back-to-back version, like the full-length versions raw on XFM.
It's the same setup every time, where like he obviously tells a story. As weeks go on, he embellishes more. It's more ridiculous. It's the same setup. Gervais is like, if it's a fucking monkey again, he's like, no, it's not. And it's the same shit every time. Same setup, same joke, just different scenario. And
is the camera still running?
Painfully funny. Okay, so last time we were here, I asked you a few garage questions.
Oh, I know.
And
put me on the spot.
No, I did.
Didn't enjoy that.
Yeah.
Probably changed my answers as well.
Well, this is what I was going to ask you, because what I was surprised about was that when I asked you about what your favourite garage tune was, I got a lot of traction.
Went viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I would say so as well. And sometimes you forget how many great garage tunes there are, and people were chucking in the comments, and I was like, "Fucking, that's a brilliant."
I'm going to say, listen, there was a mix. There was a mix of people that you could
It's a
tell
great-
really knew their garage and just throwing out the fucking
No.
ones.
It was great. It was great. It was great. It was great to see what people's opinions were on it.
So what is your favourite garage tune?
So I've got a few, but what always comes to mind is Wide Tribe. Enough is enough.
It's such a tune.
Yeah. I know.
Such a tune.
No, I know.
And the thing, there's a few things about this tune, right? Number one, it's the vocal, right? And that's Elizabeth Troy. She's on MJ Cole, Crazy Love, MJ Cole Sincere. So her vocal is fucking insane on that.
Yeah.
Y Tribe are probably, they were a duo and hugely underrated garage producers, right? And so they sort of had their moment very early on and then disappeared, and I'm not really sure why. They were behind even things like DHL, Favorite Girl, Restless Natives, I Want to Know, right?
Okay.
Yeah. And they did a whole handful of other remixes and tunes as well. Bring Me Up, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They were massive. And so the thing about Why Tribe Enough is Enough, it's not available on streaming services. You can't get it on Spotify, Apple. No
way. It's not on Spotify.
No.
You sure?
That's one of the things you'll see in the comments, right? Is it's not available on Spotify.
Well, do you know loads
and
of
you'll
them?
find
But
there is some
YouTube,
fucking dodgy remix
No,
on
yeah.
Spotify, not the original version, right? So I'm sort of making it.
You sure? I'm on it.
I know, not 99%, 100% sure it's not on Spotify. It's not on Apple. It's not on streaming services.
There's a playlist.
Yeah, but it's not there.
Is it not?
No, I know it's not. So I'm now I'm going out of my way to
get it on there.
Hunt down.
Get it on there.
And I know that I know the. Well, I need to get it on there basically.
No, it's so
such a huge
No,
tune.
it is. And what I like, so that always springs to mind. I mean, it's very difficult to say what your absolute favorite song is. I think it comes down to like who you're around, what mood you're in.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
But I do think also whenever I ask people questions around like their favorite this, their favorite that, I always think it comes down to a lot of it is down to like, obviously it's personal preference, but it's also like that nostalgia. Like some people love something, love a film, love a song because of where they were at in their life, what they were doing with their life.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of it always boils down to being, for me, like when I was younger, being at college or going on pirate
or just
radio.
moments in your
But when you're younger, I think when you're like, there's a weird thing around being like from like the age of 15 to say like 20 or 14 to 20. Like it's.
What does that red button mean?
No, nothing. It's fine. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine. There's a lot of, for some reason.
Definitely doesn't mean
No,
you.
100%. It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
So yeah, I think a lot of it, nostalgia plays into it. So for me, Why Try?
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why. Clearly, I heard it in a car once, and I was fucking probably loving it. But I always get when I'm in when I used to go to like bars and clubs, I'd also request it. That was my request song to a DJ. Whack Why Tribe, whack Enough is Enough, Why Tribe on. So that's up there for me. That springs to mind. But on reflection, so that's sort of like my go-to favorite. There were some crackers on the comments, right?
I can tell you, I know what the top 3 are from your comments.
You tell me what the top 3 are, and then I'm going to add some more in that are my personal favourite.
Because I wrote this down, right?
Right.
Like, there's an overwhelming
No, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's Gabrielle.
Roy Davis Jr.
That's the
Gabrielle,
one. That's the
number one by quite a significant margin, right? In terms of people that liked that one.
Yeah, but can I tell you something that I didn't realise is that is that an American tune?
So here's possibly an unpopular opinion. It's not actually a UK garage tune, right? It was never made to be UK garage.
Yeah.
It's one of those tunes, and there's a handful of them across garage that are sort of adopted by the garage scene, right?
Yeah.
So another example would be Tina Moore, Never Gonna Let You Go. It was never made to be a UK garage tune, right? Probably similarly, CJ Bolan, Sugar is Sweeter, Armand Van Helden. Armand Van Helden's never been a UK garage producer.
No, of course not.
But those tunes are like iconic garage classics.
Tina
right?
Moore is, and Gabrielle.
And Sugar is Sweet is Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy, oh.
Yeah.
That's a massive garage tune.
Yeah.
So basically, there are tunes that are adopted by the garage scene, and there's more, like, there are more examples, but there's just a few there. Tina Moore's definitely one of them.
The fact that the number one tune that got probably the most likes and whatnot, and that most people were talking about was Gabriel Roy Davis Jr. And what I would say is when I DJ, that is the most requested garage song.
No way.
And probably gets like you get like a bit of a good reaction from it. Like people sort of respect that as a tune that you drop.
Yeah.
I don't overly rate it. I've never overly rated it.
That's possibly.
I find it boring.
It's never been up there for me.
I don't get excited when I hear it. I don't like playing it. If people request it, I'm a bit like.
And I don't know. And listen, I don't know, but like on its own, it's a great tune. But I never think of it as like an out and out garage tune. It's not. It's not 2-step. Right? It's not necessarily. I mean, I guess it's got a bit of a 2-step swing to it, maybe. But it's distinctive.
But for me, it's just not a. It doesn't excite me in the slightest.
So can I tell you the top 3?
Are these the
top 3 based on the comments in that post on TikTok?
Go on.
So the top 3 that I saw in terms of people liking people's like what they said was their favourite. You got the top 3 as number 1, Roy Davis Jr. Gabrielle by a huge amount. Number 2, MJ Cole Sincere featuring Elizabeth Troy.
Yeah.
Right. Number 3, Sia Little Man X-Men remix.
Yeah, all 3 of them are nowhere, not even in my top 10.
No, they're probably not in mine
my top
either.
20.
Yeah,
Sia maybe because you get. Sia for the drop, and you see the when you see the crowd. Like,
it always gets a reaction.
The other 2, they're Sincere. Again, I don't know. It's a taste thing. Do you know what it is? I think it's quite there is something quite sophisticated about liking those songs. I think they're classy choices.
Well, Sincere definitely.
No, they're classy, but I'm not a classy guy. I like fucking cheesy.
Yeah.
I like a good vocal. I like a bit of a poppy vocal, a bit of an R&B vocal. I'm not into. I haven't got a sophisticated garage palette. I'm a fucking.
Well, I mean, listen. I'm not sure that I would say
enough's up there, but
yeah, I think, and that actually got quite a number of likes. I think another one that's again, it's a garage anthem, but it's Mark Rough Rider Joy.
Okay, I was going to discuss this. So let me tell you my top 5.
Yeah,
and I was going to discuss this.
Go on.
So, right. Mark Rough Joy's in there. Rough Rider's Joy. Mark Rough
Is it
Rider.
Your top
Joy.
5?
No, but I was going to discuss that it has its own place. See, the weird thing about garage is you can have your favourites, but then like with garage, it's a time and a place. Like you want to hear a tune sometimes you want to hear certain tunes. And they might not be in your top 5, but when you're at a bar in a club, you just want to hear that tune right then. And I think Joy, the intro to Joy, when you're mixing it in, it's so iconic that it just...
Was there
it's that boom, boom.
Yeah, all right, yeah, but when it builds,
it's the little bleeps, whatever you call them. Boop, boop. That for me is ridiculous. There's nothing like it. But top 5 for me, garage tunes. And these aren't in any order, because I can't place them in an order. Number 1, White Tribe. Enough is enough.
Yeah, it's massive.
Okay. This doesn't really get a look, and I don't think one person mentioned this in the comments. But I like Mr. Right.
Oh, yeah. Do you know why that wouldn't have got mentioned in the comments?
Mr. Right, Forest featuring Esther.
Okay, that is not actually the correct credit for it. It's Jam and Face featuring Aspira.
Is that the remix?
No. Jam and Face featuring Aspira, Mr. Right. Jam being Matt Jam Lamont, Face being DJ Face. Right. They did some incredible remixes.
Was it called Mr. Right?
It was called Mr. Right.
That tune.
Here's a little story, not a story.
Unbelievable.
That tune came post-peak garage era, right?
Yeah.
And it basically was sort of one of those tunes that never really got released. And I think eventually Matt Jam released it on his label. I think that was Solo Recordings, but it appeared on a Pure Garage, and I can't remember which one. It was like Pure Garage 4 or 5.
It's for, again, I like summery vocally tunes. I like poppy R&B tunes.
Yeah.
And Mr. Right, I've been searching on my life.
Yeah, it's an amazing tune.
And the little dun 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 dun
Yeah,
and it's
the
got this
little
little
guitar
like
sort
it's
of
got that little
guitar
yeah,
riff
yeah.
thing,
It's unbelievable, right?
But no,
Again,
a lot of people wouldn't know that because it came after all of these other tunes. It came so long after.
Well, I
that,
got
it's
it
only
on.
released.
I heard it probably on an album, and then
would
on,
have been a pure garage.
YouTube. On YouTube, if anyone's going to listen to it on YouTube, it is Mr. Right
Dun, dun,
by
dun, dun.
Forrest featuring Esther. That's probably the best version on YouTube. Right?
No, search it by its correct. That's
matter.
what it got credited
Doesn't matter.
on Pure Garage.
Fine.
Later it came out
Okay.
as its proper credit. Yeah.
That's how you find it. If you
Okay.
want to find Mr. Right,
No, put
call it what you want.
Jam and
Mr.
Face.
Right, great song.
Jam and Face.
Jam and Face.
Yeah. Go on then. What are the others?
Right.
That is a belter.
Now, this, I forgot about this tune, and I asked my mate about garage tunes because he knows his garage, and he reminded me of this one, and I thought, fuck it now, mate, it's a great shout. I don't even know if you're going to know this one, and I don't think it got commented once on the video.
No, go on then.
You're Mine, Suburban Lick.
Sing it.
You're mine, you're minus, you're minus, you're minus. I think about you all of the time. Have you heard it?
Hang on, wait there.
You're
Wait.
Mine, Suburban Lick.
Oh, hang on. Oh, got it.
Play it to the
Suburban.
thing.
Yeah. Suburban Lick.
You're Mine. Oh, God, mate, you might not know it. The vocal is the... Let it go, let it play.
Yeah, I am.
Such a tune, mate. It's the vocal, mate. It's the vocal.
Yeah, it was
It's
never
so-
featured. It would never feature in my top 10.
Okay, fine.
Not on my-
Love it.
yeah,
Absolutely love it. Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. But I like my what do you call? Because I've got some random ones, haven't I? I like-
Off-key ones, yeah.
Yeah, just off key, not massive tunes, but I love them. Right. So
Go on.
anyway, that's that. You're Mine, Suburban Lick.
Yeah.
Definitely up there for me. Doesn't really get a look in.
Yeah.
Doesn't really get a look in for most people. Sick. Richie Dan, Temptations.
They call it Temptation. Yeah, I know that one.
Sick. Right. Brandy and Monica, The Boy's Mine, which arguably,
You mean the Garage remix, obviously.
yeah,
Right.
both
Which
are
is-
great. The original
Which was
great.
the Architects remix. Architects
Fine.
from Body Groove.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fine. I always think just of the vocal, but maybe I'm not. You know,
Great bass line on that.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandy and Monica, Boy's Mine. I didn't even know it was Architects remix. I just called
there
it.
you go.
I don't even. If I said to someone, put Brandy and Monica, The Boy's Mine on.
And
And
they
they
gotta
play-
say which fucking mix
No, but
it
if they
is.
put the R&B one on, I'll be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's
wait,
great. That's good, but
gotta say-
I
a lot
mean,
of people just refer to it as the Garage
no,
remix.
I mean, well, I would just say I would say Brandy and Monica, The Boy's Mine garage tune. I wouldn't even say The Boy's Mine. I would say Brandy and Monica, the garage song.
Yeah.
Play that, right? They know what I mean. We all know what we mean, right?
Yeah.
So that tune,
Yeah, that's amazing.
I mean, arguably
amazing.
number one.
Wow.
Yeah, it has to be.
It is
that.
a great.
And it actually got
yeah.
a lot of comments on that.
It didn't, and that another one that's not available on streaming because it never got an official remix.
Mental.
I never got an official release. I should say.
Mental. And lastly, and this is my little curveball, garage groups in general, but female garage groups, people think Mystique. Now, there's a tune, again, it came a little bit after the wave, so I know...
I feel like I know what you're going to say, but go on.
Ladies First.
I knew it was going to be Ladies First.
Messing.
Yeah, okay.
Which wasn't their biggest tune, but it
I
is...
think it might have been.
I think they got another one.
There was Kiss the Sunshine.
Yeah, that I think that was their biggest. Messing...
Can I play it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Play a bit of it.
Do you rate it?
Yeah, I know Messing. I prefer Kiss the Sunshine.
Nah. They were like Mystique, but not as big. But
I've got a feeling.
such a good tune.
I think Sunship was involved.
Yeah, no, there must have been. That's Sunship, isn't it?
Sounds it.
The rip-off, you know. Yeah. It's the way it breaks down. It's fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Ladies first. Stop messing.
Let it roll.
Can you sleep at night when you're alone? Had to change the number on my phone because of you.
Summer, happy.
Still can text me all party all night long. Tryna play as if there's nothing wrong, but everything I felt has
Here we go.
gone. And lately, it's on my mind. It's been running out of time. Won't you take some friendly advice?
The chorus, isn't it?
I like the build. I like the bridge.
Lately, you've been messing with my mind. Taking up
So Mystique, isn't it? But they're sort of. Were they before Mystique?
It's a good question.
Were they
That
before
I've
Mystique?
got a feeling they might have been just
Same time,
after-
similar vibe,
I mean,
similar
I
time.
certainly thought that had come after Y, which
Yeah.
was Matt Jam Lamont and DJ Face.
Really?
Of
Oh, for
Mr. Right.
fuck's sake,
They did the remix of that.
Right.
That was the big
Oh, yeah,
one.
because why wasn't R&B? That was like a slow tune, weren't
Yeah,
they? Mystique?
yeah.
So anyway, those are mine. There's so many to mention, so many that I could throw in here. And again, wasn't really in any order, but just to recap: Why Tribe Enough is Enough, Mr. Right, Forest featuring Esther, which you're saying is
Jam and Face.
there. You go.
Mm-hmm.
You're Mine, Suburban Lick,
Mm-hmm.
Richie Dan, Temptation,
Yeah.
and Brandy Monica,
Mm.
the garage tune. Don't have to, we know what I'm talking about.
The Architects remix, yeah.
Yeah. And Ladies First, Messin', which is again, I don't know why. I just wanted to mention that because I feel like not many people discuss
mad.
the-
I mean,
it's such a great tune. There's such a great tune. I was thinking this about UK Garage. It is so like, if you're not from England, you're not from Britain, because I think, Scotland, Ireland, I think, well, they're sort of into it. Did you have it? I don't know if you have any Scottish DJs in
Yeah,
MC.
you would have.
You do now. You get like,
Yeah.
but it's very much a British thing. Like,
Yeah.
and it's a bit niche, I guess.
But it was back. I mean, garage was massive pre-social media boom, right? So it didn't have that sort of way of apart from break in America, which was nearly impossible to do. But I think like garage now has appeal in like US and people like.
But does it? This is what I was gonna ask.
It does. But it's the thing is like garage is not a culture now as in the way it was a culture back then. It was a genre. It was so much more than a genre, whereas now everything's fucking genres.
You don't have many genres anymore.
They
do
don't
so
really
like you got
exist.
house, the genre's house.
It's very broad.
So what you into? House. Where all right,
well, you may
fine.
as well say
And
dance. You know?
There you go. Garage falls into house, I guess, doesn't it? But I was gonna ask, like, it is
Not really, actually. It's sort of different.
Yeah, we're so when you say garage is like coming back in America, or
I'm not saying it's coming back. I'm saying
but can it come back? This I'm not.
No,
because if it's back, is it not back? But
Garage
people reference it as just house music. Do you get what I
yeah,
mean?
probably. I mean, here's an example. First off, there are people like the kind of new breed of garage DJs,
Like Sammy Vergy.
Sammy Vergy's smashing it right globally. So it doesn't matter where he goes, he will do the business. And I guess it's in the clubs and with what they play, it always seems to skew more to the sort of bass side of garage and not that kind of soulful.
He does
two-step
Todd
side.
Edwardsy stuff, doesn't he? He does a bit of Todd Edwardsy.
I think it does it all, right? But I think when I think of like so Jalisa, Friendly Pressure, Sunship, right? That went viral 2024. It didn't go viral just in the UK. It went fucking viral everywhere, right? And so, but in the US, they'd hear that tune and call it house.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think a lot of kids in the UK would probably call it house. And obviously, and it's got that 4/4 drive to it, so it sounds a bit housey, but that is an out and out garage tune. So I think the thing is like, and people always talk about, can garage make a comeback? It sort of doesn't need to, because garage never really does go away. There's always sort of elements of two-step or whatever in tunes that get made. It will certainly never have that appeal that it did back in the late 90s, early noughties, but it's here to. It will always be around. Because do you know what the thing about it? And I heard Craig David describe garage once, what I thought was perfectly, and he said, garage to the sort of, I don't know if garage is the perfect blend of dance and R&B.
Yeah.
That is what it is, right? Yeah. If you listen to something like that, sort of like that R&B vocal, and dance again, a bit broad. When you get that classic two-step sound, which is that's the UK bit of UK garage, right? The two-step swing that Sunship, MJ Cole, they're all masters at it. That coupled with those like girly vocals, it's just the perfect thing. And that's why Tribe Enough is enough. massive tune.
But is there a big enough market for it now? Because I find
There's a
garage.
it's a global.
No, I don't think it's a global market, but it's a very British thing. As I said, I know that like Sammy Verji goes and tours America and he sold out. I think he's done Coachella. I fucking think
he did,
anyway.
yeah.
And I think he did make one of the big stages at Glastonbury, which is pretty obvious because that's in the UK. But I know over in America he sells at his shows. It's such a great sound, garage, and a lot of it is throwback. A lot of garage events now are throwback, right? So there's like, it's all old music. It's mostly from 15, 20 years ago. But I'm pretty sure Sammy Verji's sets, and I've never been to one, but I've seen his boiler room and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he does new garage music. So he's not doing throwback. And he might do remixes of current tunes or remixes of old tunes and make them, I think he's got a Joy remix, which is sick. So I get that. But, is there enough producers producing it? Because if Sammy Verji can bring out music, people are loving it, especially his crowd. A lot of them are young. If you see the people raving to his stuff, they're like 18, 19. Loads of young kids like his stuff. Does there just need to be 30 more Sammy Verjis? Like, is there enough? Is there enough of a supply for the demand, or is the demand and supply just right? Where is it just a bit niche? Because I would say new garage is niche.
Yeah, but then there's so many other genres that you could say that about, and like to be honest, like the thing with niche is always the new cool, isn't it? Niche, right? Garage back in the day was niche until it exploded.
Yeah, true.
But in terms of the mainstream appeal, garage will always have that. But again, what we're talking about here, garage is so fucking broad in terms of its umbrella. Things like bassline from up north, and even grime was getting coupled under the garage umbrella. Yeah. And so when you talk about
what they call it, garage. What they call it,
Wiley.
I saw him the other day. As in, I was in a car and he was just
saw Wiley.
Literally just walking down the road.
Yeah, he said hello, didn't you?
Yeah, I went, Wiley.
Yeah,
and he went, yo, you all right?
Yeah,
and then
did you call him the Godfather?
Yeah, with my brother. I went, Godfather. He went, all right, and I went, Wiley. Like, I didn't know what I wanted from him. I don't know what I wanted, but I just get like, for me, I don't know. I'm easily starstruck.
Yeah,
like for me, Wiley is a fucking legend.
Legend.
When you look at him, like, it's Wiley. I know it seems, but I mean, like he is what, like, you walk down the road and you can see it's Wiley from a fucking mile away. It's just we heard him before we saw him.
Yeah.
You know, Wiley's got that voice. He just sounds. He talks the way he MCs. And my brother heard him. He goes, that sounds like Wiley. What do you mean it sounds like? He's on a phone. He's on a phone talking. And my brother's like, that sounds like Wiley. Looks over. Oh, it's Wiley. You're right. Just shouting at him. Shouting his name at him. Like, you're right.
We're talking about the umbrella of garage, basically, and having, and will it be able to? Does it have that appeal? And I think the thing is there's so many sort of sounds that sit under garage now. It's like, well, there is sort of a sound that suits the clubs more. You've never really had, like, I can't remember the last time an out garage tune crossed over into the charts. Like, I'm thinking of, like, I don't know, like Ladbroke Grove, AJ Tracy, but that's not, again, like, is that a garage? It's two-step, right?
See, I was gonna mention that as an example where a lot of a lot of artists, maybe for grime or UK rap, they will do a little garage like tune on their album. They'll bring one out because it's a smart play from the labels because it captures the plus 30 market. Like AJ Tracy, Ladbroke Grove, that was a fucking brilliant tune. It sounds like a classic, right? That's the beauty of it, and that. I play that now in garage sets. I'll play that, and it gets everyone. That gets everyone moving. So that was a smart play. But loads of them, loads of artists will bring out a garage tune just to like that, bring that nostalgic sound.
Yeah. So you don't have like what I'm saying is you don't have like garage artists anymore. Like you have. No,
you don't. No.
You have artists that dabble with garage. But there's a difference.
Yeah, but again, that is because I mean, the only.
But again, like, because maybe a garage artist wouldn't survive.
No, I don't think they would. I don't think they would.
You need to be able to do.
I don't think they would. The only person I think flying the flag for garage is Sammy Verji, but he's a DJ, and I think a part of it is because it's.
But even his sound can can really be pushing the boundaries of what garage is as a sound. He sort of goes into Sammy Verji nearly goes into that.
He's his own brand, and. It's weird. He's the only person I know that's sort of like taken garage and made it and made it almost like modern. So again,
made it cool again.
Garage is all throwback. My friends still run garage events, and all they do is book it's all throwback art. It's artists that were big 20 years ago, and they're coming and doing their sets. You know, Luck and the Artful Dodger, So Solid Crew, Miss Dynamite, etc., etc., etc. Right? They will come and do their sets, and people will love it. So Sammy Vergy is the only person who's broke through, and he's a modern DJ. He's a very popular DJ, and he's ultimately a garage DJ.
Yeah, I mean, Sammy Vergy appeals to people that don't even
know what garage is. Exactly.
Don't even know what garage is.
And that for me is interesting because they're raving to it. But yeah, anyway. I thought we'd quickly touch because we're gonna, I think, see how long the camera's got left. But I wanted to ask you a few questions. Just
how long? Do you know how long the camera has left?
Well, no, it probably has about 20 minutes. Right. So, Michael Jackson. Have you seen the film yet?
No.
How's it? What's the reception been to it? Do you know?
Well, on one hand, it sounds like the best thing to happen to the fucking film industry since the fucking Titanic or something. But like the videos I'm seeing, it's chaos. Like people turning up to the cinema dressed as Michael Jackson, dancing throughout, dancing at the end credits. It looks like a proper party sort of festival celebration of MJ.
Yeah, you're making me want to go now because I actually dismissed it.
It looks. I've got a guy who works in my office, Nikesh. He never expressed an interest in MJ. Yeah. He went with his best friend on the day of its release in Westfield, Stratford. He was showing me the video he took. And I mean, I came into the office, he's banging the MJ out, but like banging the MJ tunes out. And I was like, he said to me, 10 out of 10.
Really?
Right? And like, that's from someone not necessarily into MJ, right? So I think it will be, I've got high expectations of it. Now, there is people that are sort of, no, it hasn't included this bit about his life. And this is, whatever.
It's a film though, isn't it?
Film.
Yeah, it's like a loosely biographical, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know who plays him in it?
Jafar Jackson.
Yeah, his nephew in it.
Jermaine's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently he embodies him to like an unbelievable degree. And to be honest,
can he dance like it?
From what I've seen, it's fucking bang on point.
But is that not a stunt double? Is that actually him dancing as Jacko? Do you know?
I believe it's him. Yeah. And I again, I've not seen it, but it looked from the clips, the trailers, it looks fucking amazing.
It has to be seen, and hopefully it's like a musical, right? That does all his tunes, obviously.
Well, it's not a musical.
No, but it has to play you have to.
He's sort
the
of
iconic moments,
living MJ's life from the Jackson 5.
I hope it sort of I hope it speeds through the Jackson stuff. I understand, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I get it. Jackson 5, brilliant. But can we just get to Billie Jean?
It stops in 1988. Now. Huh? Yeah.
Part 2.
So I've heard there's a part 2 in the making already.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So it's a franchise, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they can ring. Well, the thing is, they can only
it stops in 1988.
Bad, yeah, around that time, isn't it? That's bad, isn't it? Yeah, that is. Is that bad? Yeah.
Don't know. That sounds early. That seems early.
No, it is bad. It is bad. Yeah. Wembley at 88, bad. Yeah, bad tour.
Yeah. What's your favourite Jackson tune?
So my favourite one is Another Part of Me on the Bad album, actually. Now,
mate,
I fucking love that. I always sort of defer to the thing about MJ, and this is why I think he's the greatest. His album tunes, the ones that weren't released as like singles, are just fucking they're so good, right? And I know one of yours is Liberian Girl, right?
It's up there. It's not
like for another one.
It's brilliant. It's a fucking amazing tune.
Yeah, his album tracks are like up there, but they're up there with all the other big. Like he's just got so many tunes. Another Part of Me. The reason I found I always wondered why Another Part of Me, and actually there's one called This Place Hotel, which was previously called Heartbreak Hotel. That was another one that.
Mate, I was going to mention that Heartbreak Hotel. It's one of my favourite tunes in regards to, as in it's not in my opinion one of his best songs, but it's one of the most underrated tunes where people do not, it wouldn't get a mention. To most Jackson fans, Heartbreak Hotel isn't really going to be in a conversation unless you really are into Jackson, or like it's
so those two tunes always stuck out for me, and I never really knew why. Then I found out because I went to MJ Bad Tour at Wembley in 1988, right?
Yeah,
but I was fucking 4 years old or something, right? So I don't really remember too much of it, but what I do remember was this this buzz when I went to Wembley Stadium and what I can remember is this like feeling, like this energy is how I can describe it. There was an energy going into Wembley of
what tour was this?
Michael Jackson Bad tour, Wembley 1988.
Okay, now,
right. I'm young, 4 years old. I'm with my family.
It's young and that's too young.
And I'm like on my brother's shoulders watching the show, and what I realised is the second and third track in that show, Another Part of Me, Displaced Hotel, right? He opens with Wanna Be Starting Something, right?
Yeah.
Now, it was I ended up going to Dangerous in 92 as well, but like that feeling of going in there and watching who was my idol, like it was unbelievable. So those tunes, I think, have got like an attachment to me as a kid watching him live at Wembley.
Well, do you think he will ever be matched in regards to as an artist and his hysteria?
Absolutely. I mean, listen, not in our lifetimes, God knows. But the thing is, it's a different, like a lot of the things you see, MJ fans are just like passionate, aren't they? And like
that's an understatement.
It is understatement. Like if you go onto any of the like comments of MJ videos on like Instagram or whatnot, what you'll see is a common narrative, which is he was that big before social media. Like he did, like a lot of people say it was the second biggest name in the world, second to Jesus.
Yeah.
Right. And I think he had an appeal that no other artist has come even remotely close to and ever will. He was untouchable.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. I agree, and I've tried to think about why. Obviously, the talent goes without saying, and actually, the more now with social media, you get a bit of more information on him around behind the scenes, how he was in the studio. There's a lot of like footage coming out now, of, like him writing and choreographing. So there's lots of footage has been leaked, which is great, and he was just obviously a genius, right? But I also think that social media is what it is. It's great in some respects, but I think you become fragmented. Your fame can become fragmented because you also see too much. Yeah. So Michael Jackson always, and I've heard that he purposefully engineered a mystique around him. So he would purposely, people when he did mad stuff, I've forgotten where I heard it. It was on a podcast somewhere, and it was one of his bodyguard or someone of his PAs would say that he would purposely put something on his nose, like put a plaster on his nose or do something to get the papers talking about what's he doing now. He would push.
Yeah, he was like one step ahead.
He would purposely create a bit of debate around some weirdness that he would engineer, and he would also, you would never know too much about him. Like he would keep you guessing. But I think if you had like an Instagram of him where he was doing a story of him in his house walking around with bubbles, like and he was like getting ready to like go on his tour and he's packing his glove, and he's like, "Hey guys, I just think of a bloody Bo Selector. I think he probably wouldn't have been, and I don't know if he would have done all that stuff.
No, I don't.
But secondly, I think you lose when you learn too much about a celebrity. I think they lose their mystique, and ultimately appeal. They lose the curiosity. Sort of isn't there as much. So, would he be as big now if he never existed and his talent was what it was now? Probably not, because also there's so much talent online now as well. So like, there's so many people that can dance like Michael Jackson, sing like Michael Jackson, and I think he was the perfect artist in the perfect time as well.
I mean, listen, I'm not God's plan, right? Like,
what?
I mean, like, and I'm not, but I'm saying that for him to be around in that era, that was the time. That was the only time.
It was perfect. It's perfect.
Perfect timing.
Absolutely perfect. And the fact the fan
hysteria,
the fanaticism is that a word? I think
hysteria.
Around of him, and I remember when I saw him history Wembley, and you turn into what you see on you see the footage of fans, and you actually it's laughable. You go, she's fainting. What's that guy doing? Screaming, "I love you," and crying. And then you turn up. He walks out on stage, and you're screaming and crying.
I mean,
I
but
love you.
He was the closest thing to God, wasn't he, for a lot of
Yeah,
people?
yeah,
And so when people are fainting and like,
No, it's
and it's
unbelievable.
crazy. You're watching people who have probably, saved up all this money to go and watch them at Wembley, and they've not made it to the first song of the set.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking fainting, getting carried out. Like, it's like you do not see that with any artist.
Right, so some Jacko questions then, because I know that this is going to be these are going to be interesting and controversial because it's Jackson. So your favourite Michael Jackson tune?
Another Part of Me.
Fucking brilliant. Your favourite Michael Jackson album?
Okay. That's so difficult.
Yeah, I know, they're so good, aren't they?
They're so difficult because, okay, I sort of...
You're thinking Invincible, aren't you?
No. Do you know what I am thinking? I'm thinking Dangerous.
Obviously a joke.
I'm thinking like Bad and Thriller, and particularly Thriller, considered to be his best works, right? But Dangerous was... Because I was quite young.
Yeah. What was
like
on
Dangerous, it opens with Jam, ends with Dangerous, right? It's sort of after all of his biggest tunes, basically. Black or White, I think, is that era. Yeah. Who is it?
I need to see, because I think.
Great cover. Love the cover.
Hang on a minute, because I think for me, it is. So what was yours?
Dangerous, just because it evokes so many memories for me. Because I was.
Oh, mate, do you know what we've got in the closet? I'm gonna throw some tunes out now, because the man, he's the gift that keeps on giving. Do you know what I love about Jackson is that how much people love Jackson.
Yeah,
that's what I love about Jackson is how much people love Michael Jackson. And again, a bit like the Office thing we're talking about earlier.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of my mate Mo here, who again, we love Michael Jackson and we love The Office. If you love Michael Jackson and love The Office, I'm going to be your best mate. I'm going to be your best friend.
He loves Gary as well, doesn't he?
He
Mo?
does, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Get him on here.
I might marry him. And so when I'm looking at these songs here, it's like, who is it? Dangerous is a fucking brilliant
Dangerous
song.
is
sorry,
so
who
good.
is it? Did you say, is that your favourite tune?
No, Another Part of Me on
Oh,
Bad.
no. Who is it? It's a great tune.
No, but yeah, I mentioned Who Is It. Jam is what it opens with, yeah?
Oh, no, but you know one of my favourites, if not the favourite, Leave Me Alone.
That's on Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good's that as a tune?
Yeah.
So, okay, favourite album's Bad.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, sorry,
I said
Dangerous.
favourite album's Dangerous, but it's
Yeah, it
hard
is.
to say because, like, last night I listened to Bad on when I was driving. It's just like these.
I think my favourite album is.
It's hard to say.
Do you know what? I love History though, because I went.
Isn't?
No, it's a bit of both. It's
sort of like a greatest hits,
it is.
isn't it? And
No,
it's got-
no. There's two CDs.
Yeah.
One's the greatest hits.
Yeah, okay.
And the other one
It's got like
is
Stranger
new
in
music.
Moscow and
Great
is
song,
Earth
great
Song on
tune.
there?
Yeah, no, I don't know.
that a
No,
thing?
yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'll tell you another tune that's great is Tabloid Junkie. Is it?
Yeah. What's your one? Because I noticed it was one of the most streamed Michael Jackson songs. I think and it's not one. No, it's not one of my favorites, but it's one of
He's
yours.
done it with that bloody
is
Paul McCartney. Do you remember?
no, yeah, that's on Off the Wall. Chicago. That's one of yours,
love
isn't
it.
it?
I like it.
Yeah, that's
I
one
like
of his most streamed of all
Is
time.
it? Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I can see it. I can see here.
But like, it's never really been one that I'd consider.
Yeah,
one of
it
my
is. I know. I
favourites.
like it. Beat it.
Yeah, amazing. That's the thing when you look at his body of work, right?
Can I tell you his best song? Because we can.
But
be
best.
No, I know. It's obviously it's hard to say, it's subjective, and it can change. But when we're throwing out things, I think you're saying stuff that's quite like, oh, that's an interesting take on it. But ultimately, his best song is "Smooth Criminal."
I don't know. I don't know if it is.
When I hear it, whenever I hear it, I always think to myself, this is the fucking best.
It is.
And I don't know who is it, and Leave Me Alone, and I keep forgetting the one you've said.
Another Part of Me.
I think you copied me on that one. I think
Definitely not.
that was my favourite, and you jumped on it. Librarian Girl, it's unbelievable the way Librarian Girl, all the layers. When you see these videos now showing how many layers he puts into it. Billie Jean. unbelievable. Song after song. Never the biggest fan of that. So many great tunes. But then when you hear Smooth Criminal, especially with the video, the music video, and the fact it was the Moonwalker film, that everything,
film.
But just listening to Smooth Criminal is you just think
it's got great energy. Great.
I think all round it is the number one.
And even like the kind of the way they're all dressed, and it's like that's got the lean.
Yeah, here it is. What's that doing again? Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah. It's amazing. But there's so many of them, aren't there? Because if you come away from his big, like the ones that everybody knows, there's still so many amazing ones. I think one, and I don't know if it's underrated, but I just fucking love it. It's Human Nature. Like it's a beautiful tune.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right. What I would just to change something a little bit because I'm mindful of time. Just a different, similar subject, music, but UK R&B artists. Who do you think's who's your favourite UK R&B artist
of all time?
Your favourite UK R&B artist
of all time?
Yeah,
it has to be Craig David.
Okay,
it has to be. Who else?
I've got my favourite.
Go on. Lamar.
No.
Go on.
No, don't get cute. No, it's not Lamar. Okay. Jay Sean.
Yeah, fair. He's not on Craig David's league. He's not in Craig
David's.
I think he
is.
No. Like he had a few massive bangers.
So good.
But Craig David is like, and bearing in mind we love garage, and Craig came from garage.
I know.
What he did, like he's the pin-up boy for garage, right? He brought garage through to the mainstream, and then did his thing in R&B, which is probably his sound. And like the Born to Do It album is fucking.
No, I agree, and I agree, and I think he's got
and his comeback as well was amazing.
No, I love Craig David. I love him. And yeah, he is an icon of garage and R&B.
Yeah.
Without him, I don't know what the garage scene might have never been as big, right?
Yeah.
But for something, Jay Sean's tunes, and he hasn't got as many bangers as Craig David, but this is. And I'm sure Craig David's probably sold more. I don't know, actually. I don't know who sold more. I don't know, because Jay Sean's done well.
Without a shadow of a doubt, it's Craig
David.
Is it?
Yeah. Fine. All right, fine. I don't know. But I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it. Why should I know? I don't care. Why should I know? How many albums have they sold? I don't care about the numbers.
Think about the scale of the artist you're talking about.
I don't work for the label.
David.
But I don't care about how many they've sold. But Jay Sean, love him. Absolutely love him. And some of his tunes, I just think are some of my favourite tunes of all time, which is huge.
Favourite?
Maybe.
It's
so good.
There's a Sunship remix of that I love. And
Stay.
Yeah, massive. What was his big?
Ride It.
Which ended up getting sampled by like DJ Regard.
What I would say is do you remember his breakthroughs tune, Jay Sean's first tune? Eyes on You.
That's it. Yeah.
And to be fair, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know any of his other songs. I'm only basing on those 4 tunes, but those 4 tunes alone are brilliant.
Yeah.
And do you know what I'd say? I'm Craig David is number one. Yeah, I know. You know me.
Yeah,
I know. I'll always come back.
Okay, so here's
I wanted to bring Jay Sean up because I just wanted to express how much I fucking love him. I just had to get it out. I've always thought it. Whenever I hear him, I love it. And I found him quite an interesting artist because obviously he's Asian.
Yeah.
But he dominated R&B. And I thought it was quite
yeah, he did. He bossed it for a period. Yeah.
Sort of no one ever like him.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, but the thing is, he was. I'm just trying to think. 2.9, I think his label was. Like, he was just massive.
Because I think he's one of the best UK R&B acts, and he's Asian, which I think is interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I used to like banger music as well, and like Desi beats, and I loved all that. And I think there was a producer called Richie Rich.
That's it, yeah.
And I think he worked with him. I used to love all that. But the fact that Jay Sean, love him. I don't know any others. No, not Lamar. There was someone else I wrote down.
Could you name? And this is who would be your UK female equivalent?
Yeah. See, the thing is, because UK R&B it's quite a niche in itself, really. You have to. I don't think the Americans know much about it because it's more of a, the lick. With
I have my UK female equivalent of Craig David. Similar kind of journey from garage to R&B.
Oh no, you're gonna say
Go on.
Shadowrama.
100%.
Yeah.
Amazing artist.
Yeah. No, she is.
Voice and her R&B.
No,
song.
amazing.
What's that R&B?
No, I know the one.
What's
I
it
know
called?
the one because I've got it here. You might need some.
No,
not
not You Money. She obviously did Imagine her big that sort of garage remix, but You're the One I Love.
Yeah.
You're the one I love.
So good.
What
so
a
good.
tune.
So good. No, Shadowrama. Yeah.
She was brilliant and
No,
so
yeah.
beautiful and an amazing voice. And she did that. She had those big garage remixes because she did Sweetest Taboo with Glamour Kid.
No. Shadowrama. Unbelievable.
then-
Unbelievable.
Oh.
There's not that many UK R&B acts. There's not that many UK R&B artists. Like it's because America take the shine.
But they
because
certainly did during that period. You know what I mean?
So but now I don't really know many. I don't know.
No,
I don't know what Sabrina Carpenter. Is she English? Sabrina Carpenter. I don't,
No.
Zar, whatever it is.
Zara Larson?
No. You should know this. You do a job, don't you?
What's the question?
Female and male UK R&B artists.
Well, I don't know what is classed. Yeah, I mean,
It's what Afro beats now, isn't it?
Again, talking about genreless, is that sort of thing was.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's still there's a scene, but like, I'm not that engaged with it, to be honest.
No, nor am I. We'll wind it in now because you're pretty hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, my stomach's been rumbling.
Yeah. Shadowrama, mate. I fucking love that tune.
You're the one I love.
I love that.
And do you know
tune.
what? She's
I
got
love that.
another. There's Imagine that got the Club Asylum remix, which is the garage remix, which was fucking sick. But Run to Me, Club Asylum remix.
Yeah.
Shadowrama.
Well, you run. Yeah. So good.
And it's actually, it's so fucking good. That.
Do you know what I love? And this is the best thing about probably being the only good thing about being sort of like, I was going to say late 30s, early 40s, is I'm just obsessed with 90s and early noughties scene, and I like everything about it. I just referenced it just then, but just MTV, Richard Blackwood, The Lick with Trevor Nelson, especially Richard Blackwood.
Yeah.
And by the way, no one talks enough about his music career.
Yeah.
The
You
equivalent.
the man, baby.
Yeah.
We love you,
yeah,
Arby.
yeah. I remember going, he's the next Will Smith. I was all for it. I was like, he is going to be the next Will Smith, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's such a tune. It's such a tune.
It's
such a
It
tune.
was.
And do you know, he was
good
perfect.
era of MTV.
When I was younger, that's what I wanted to be. I remember watching, and I want to be presenting MTV. And then,
amazing.
You know, it had the glass behind him, and everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
And boy, NSYNC, Backstreet, all the music in the 90s, late 90s, it's just nothing. And the way that you basically watched, again, it was like. MTV. It was MTV.
Yeah.
That's how you
consumed
found out
music,
about
wasn't
music.
It wasn't Spotify. You'd watch videos back to back.
And there was a new boy band in town,
remember,
and it was NSYNC.
You'd get to one tune you didn't want to, switch to another music channel, come back to the music channel you were on. It was MTV based. Kiss was a big music TV channel.
Channel U.
Yeah, that was more the grime side.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
People would save up their money and get a video and put it on there. And some of the music on there I fucking loved.
Yeah,
Channel U.
Channel U was
Channel U was now. It's like you got like
GRM Daily,
JDZ Media, and you've got like
GRM Daily, right? It's like the equivalent platform.
Yeah, like Grime. Yeah, GRM. Grime. SBTV.
Yeah.
Channel U was.
I just think Dizzy Rascal and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
and
stuff.
Tiny Temper as well.
Yep. What was that?
I think, mate, to be fair, I think the battery.
It's all right. So that's fine. We can end there anyway.